I'm going to read to you from my story, Frosting First. Here we go. Well, put it this way. What's sexier than dinner with guests discussing wine, books, or the state of the nation, while the hottest man you've ever met kneels beneath the table biting the straps of your garter belt? Or, take it one step further, his tongue's right inside you, dipping in and out, circling sublimely. And there you are, gripping the arms of your chair, pursing your lips to stop yourself from moaning. You begin to shudder. His hands are on your thighs as your head falls back and your eyelids flutter. You can't keep from gasping as he finds the perfect rhythm, and you're close, so close to losing it completely. Are you all right? Asks your neighbour, fondling her pearls. You're rather flushed. I'll get you some water. Please, you say. She rises from her seat. You turn quite a colour, says her husband from the other end of the long oak table. I'm sure. You part your knees farther, arching as you come. Sweet Jesus, you moan, your hands beneath the table grabbing handfuls of your lover's hair. Truth is, this all started with frosting, a birthday cake for your flatmate, Rose. She was in the living room chatting with her sister as you mixed the topping for a naked lemon bunt. Your man was with you, a new lover then, and he kept dunking his fingers in the bowl, then licking at the frosting. You slapped his wrist. When you dipped your own index finger in and then ran it down his chin and sucked like a porn star at the sugary trail, he pressed a whole hand in the bowl of glaze and, with the other, raised your shirt. See, you'd been taunting him all morning about your braless breasts, nipples hard beneath your clingy shirt, and as he pushed you back and peeled the whole thing off, you glanced towards the living room. The sound of Rose's voice through the open door, snippy as usual, slyly turned you on. What if they come in? You asked. He raised an eyebrow. Well, Rose is kind of uptight. Well, maybe we'll loosen her up. You told him you were wet. He flashed a sexy grin. I'll make you wetter. You glanced back at your nipple, erect in the sunlight, and when he raised his hand from the bowl, palm and fingers gleaming, and plastered the glaze against your breast, you couldn't look away. Your breath ran quick at the cold white layer, and the way your nipple, glossy now, was slick with sticky sugar. Lick it off, you whispered, as you arched against the worktop, offering your breast to his parted lips. But though he glanced hungrily, he wouldn't give in. Not until the whole of you was frosted. You can picture it now. You see yourself undressing, then climbing on the table, waiting on all fours with the sunlight on your back, the bowls at your side, and the scent rises up in a sweet, powdered cloud. He walks around you, staring at your flesh, his cock growing hard, a mound in his jeans. I'll smother you, he says, gaze burning, like a meringue. You don't frost meringues. He crosses the room and returns with a knife that's round at the tip and a wooden spatula he places in the bowl. I'll frost what I like, he says. The knife sparkles in the sunlight. He leans on the table, grazing your chin with the blade. You're going to be my project, your mouth waters. I'll fill you with cream. Yes, chef. He scoops up some of the glaze on his knife, then holds it up so you can lick along the blade. You do so, knowing how he loves it when you use your mouth. As the lemon icing tingles, tart on your tongue, he gives a jerky sigh, raises his jaw, and you let the frosting dribble from your lips so it slowly trails your throat. From there, it runs across your breast, and he watches its path with a breathy moan. The way his lip seems to snarl at the corner says this won't be tame. I'll make a cupcake of your pussy, he tells you. In the next room, you can hear Rose disapproving of her sister's miniskirt. So you wink at your man and ask him how much cupcake he can handle. But his finger's in the bowl, and the next thing you know, he's holding it towards you. Swallow, he tells you. You suckle his fingertip, lips rubbing round the joint as your tongue flicks the sweet, sharp sugar from his nail. Then, with your free hand, you reach between his thighs, pressing his hard-on. He drops his head back, half shuts his eyes, so dirty he groans, pushing against you as you massage his perfect length. You long to unzip him, take him in your mouth. Then again, you also want him in control. There's more.